Hey everyone, Ryan Tate here. And in yesterday's video, we talked about creating passive income. Um, Eventually, got through obviously the best way to create passive income is through creating a membership site. Obviously, I promised you guys that I'll walk you through how to set one up. It's actually pretty simple. We're going to be using a software, and I'm going to show you guys how to get everything set up. This is the way that I've always set it up. Obviously, there are other ways, other softwares out there that you guys can use. So without much further ado, I'm going to jump right into it. We're going to create our own information course here to start creating passive income for ourselves. Also, I guess got a special surprise for you. Number one, if you like the content that we're sharing with you so far, go ahead and click the like button on this video. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and then also I have a special link in the description for you. If you guys know Robert Kiyosaki, he's the author and founder, the creator of Rich Dad Poor Dad series. Again, obviously the financial education mentor and teacher and author and speaker and trainer. And over the next week, he's actually running a workshop where you guys can attend and learn all about passive income. And it's only $1 to attend the workshop. It's a 16-hour workshop held over 2 days on the weekend. The videos will be recorded, so again, check out that link in the description. Like I said, it only costs $1 to attend. You're going to get 16 hours of content on how to create passive income for yourself. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right into this. So the software we're going to be using today to create our membership site, what I recommend using is a software called OptimizePress. The reason why I like OptimizePress is pretty simple to use. Also, it is a membership that it's WordPress based. So the first thing that you guys are going to need, again, if you haven't already, went out and purchased hosting, web hosting, you're going to need web hosting. So again, in the description, there's going to be a link to my favorite web host, which is HostGator. It's a company I've been using for the last 10 years in my business. I recommend you guys use it as well. The downtime is very minimum. Over the last 10 years, I can count how many times my website's been down on one hand. So again, you want a reliable host to keep your website visible online, so that obviously you're always continuously making money since your website is always online. So without further ado, the first thing you're going to need is web hosting. So the link is going to be in the description if you don't have a web host. But if you do have a web host, what you're going to do is you're going to log into your back panel. And what we're going to do, so this is cPanel. And what we need to do is we need to install WordPress. So what we're going to come in here and do, we're going to just do a quick install. And the type of install we're doing is we're going to do a WordPress install. Now, obviously, they have different paid options on. You can install WordPress, get different WordPress themes. We're going to use the free option, obviously. We have already purchased our domain name. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use an existing domain name for this particular example. Again, when you're starting this, you're probably going to use a domain that you have, or you're probably going to purchase a specific domain name for this as well for your membership. So again, if you if you're creating passive income about a subject, obviously you probably want a domain name based around that subject. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to use an existing domain name, and I'm just going to put it on a folder. So we're going to just call this members area. I'm going to put my email. We're just going to just call this members area. And again, I'm going to change these details, so don't worry, you're not going to try to hack into my site or anything like that. And again, I'm just going to say no thanks. I'm going to install this myself. So our install is complete here. I'm going to click on View Credentials. just gonna copy the password again. Hopefully the password is gonna be changed by the time I release this video, so you guys don't have access to log in to our fake membership site. Just save this for now. And so again, WordPress is going to ask us if we need help. For this example, we're just going to say, I don't need help at the moment. So now our WordPress website has been installed. So if I were to go to ryan.com/members area, again, we have a blank, WordPress template. So obviously WordPress has been installed successfully. All right, guys, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and add a theme. So we're going to click on Appearances here, and we're going to click on Themes. And what we're going to do is, since Optimize Press is not just a plugin, it's a theme as well, I'm going to click on Upload Theme. And go ahead and select the file. I'm going to go ahead and install it. Okay, so now Optimize Press is actively installed. So I can go back to themes. You can see there are a couple themes that are here. Now if I want to activate it, I'm simply just going to click on Activate. And now Optimize Press is activated. Now the only thing I would have to do further is put in my license key. Essentially, I'm not going to do that now because obviously the license key is what connects your account and what allows it to be alive online. So I don't think that I'm going to reveal what my license key is here. But as you can see, this theme is not yet activated. Please enter your license key to activate the theme. So we know it's successfully installed on the website. Let's see. Yeah, so essentially that's my license key here. What you actually have to do is log into your Optimize Press dashboard and essentially link the sites together so that it will show online. But once they're linked online, you guys would see the end result, obviously, of your members area here. All right, so now that the members area is installed, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to essentially start building out the pages. So when people come into the membership site, they have a place to enjoy the content. So again, with Optimize Press, there's certain pages and things that we need to build, and I'll show you guys that right now. So we're going to go here to Pages, and then we're going to add a new page. And we're just going to call this a home page. And again, if you guys don't understand how blogs are set up, essentially this is operating on the back end of the WordPress blog. So essentially if this is a home page, it's not going to have a parent. And basically what that means is when someone comes to the particular site, you know how if you go there, certain sites have menus, and when a site has a menu, if a page is in that menu, the header of that menu is the parent. So again, with the home page, we want this to be like the home page, so there's not going to be a parent. And what we're going to do for our home page, typically what I do is, again, they've already created a free, a template for the home page. So I'm going to click on Members Home, and I'm just going to publish this. Now, because our key is not activated, I don't know if it's going to allow me to preview this. Yeah, because our license key is not activated yet. So obviously at the end of this video, I will get all that stuff activate it. Can't remember my password right now. I have to get my brother to get us logged in there. All right. So, but yeah. So again, obviously at the end of this video, I'll have perfect illustrations of exactly, what the membership site is going to look like. So not a waste of your time. All right. So now that we have a home page, what we're going to do is we're going to start building out some of the most important pages. Here, obviously, people need to log into the membership page. So we're going to call this a login page. And we're going to just make this a WordPress login page. And again, we're going to publish this. So when people come to this page, again, this is where they would enter like their details, everything like that. Also, so let's just say that we're going to set up another page. Like this is like the membership section. So after they've logged in, they've gotten like a welcome video. So here's like the first month of content. So we're just gonna call this like month 1. And the template that we're gonna use this a content page, but we're gonna make this a content secured page. And what I mean is, again, when someone comes to this page, when we have content here, again, WordPress is going to look and see if they're registered to the specific site. If they're not, registered to the site, what's going to happen is it's going to not show the content to them because we're protecting this particular page. So again, on all your content pages, you want to make sure it's WordPress secured. So again, WordPress is going to look and see if they're logged in with their optimized press details, and if they're not, then it's going to stop them from being able to view the content, which is what we want because we want them to pay for the content. So we're going to publish that. And then I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, after one phone call, I was able to get back into my optimized press. Again, that happens when you work with a partner sometimes. Passwords change, things like that. So here's what we're going to do. We're inside the optimized press dashboard here. What we're going to do is we're going to license our site. And basically what we need to do is enter the domain name. And then again, sometimes it just asks you for the domain name. I always put the exact like URL. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to optimize press. It has been activated here. So let's do this. So it looks like we have our optimized press website set up. So obviously there's a bunch of things that we're going to change. Obviously we're going to change these headers. So we have a home page. This login page is not here in the menu. And then we have like a month 1 of content, and the sample page is gone. So let's start getting into this. So we're going to come here to the membership settings. We're going to try to make this look a little bit nicer here. Now, obviously right now we don't have a logo, but we want to put something here on the welcome bar. So we're going to say, welcome to we're going to say something like welcome to the members area, something like that. Obviously we would probably put like what our course is called here, welcome to CPA cash confessions, or welcome to blah 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 membership, welcome to passion into profits. Yeah, let's do that. So again, the people know that they're here in the right place. So when I do that, obviously it adds this here. So now it looks a little bit nicer here. Obviously with optimized press, you can do different things. Like we can put our own banner here. There's obviously other things that we can do to make this a lot nicer. Again, obviously for time's sake, I recommend getting optimized press. It's pretty easy software to use as far as membership options are concerned. Yeah, so that's why I recommend it. All right, so now we have that set up. Let's do something here because this is going to get on my nerves. So when people log in, the front page is going to be the home page. So we went under reading. To do that, we're going to save that change. Now, as far as permalinks is concerned, because this keeps adding an index.php here, we're just going to do post name. So that when people go to a page, it's not showing index.php, it just literally shows like members area and then what page they're on. It's a lot cleaner that way. So when they go to members area, it's not members area.index.php. Again, like I said, it looks a lot cleaner. All right, so now that we have our essentially like our homepage set up, typically what we do on the homepage is obviously we give them like a welcome message. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab like a YouTube video. I'm going to place it here so you guys can see like the membership site coming together. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I'm back. I'm going to show you how easy this is. So basically what I did is I took a video that I have used as like a thank you page video before. And essentially here what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the embed code. And again, we don't want to show suggested videos after this. So we're just going to copy that and make sure everything is copied. We're going to come over here to the members area and we're going to edit this page. Now there's a couple different ways that we could do it. I just normally just throw it in here. Now there's specific, you can add a video to the page. For some reason, I like the functionality of being able to control the dynamics of the video or like all the code here. So like different things like this, like if I want to center it, then I can do that. And if I hit update, now when I preview the change, we should have a nice welcome video here. So we have our welcome video here in the membership area.
Hey, it's Ryan Tate here, and I want to thank you so much for trusting me with.
So again, so when people come in, they obviously have, have a welcome, a nice experience here. Now we're going to clean up some of these menu items here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back here, and we're going to come here. Let's see, where's our menu? Obviously in appearance. Now the only thing that should be, and we're just going to give this a name called menu. The only thing that should be showing here from our site is the homepage and month 1 content. So we're going to add these to the menu, and then we're going to order them. And then we're going to save the menu, And then so when we go here, let's go back. We did something wrong. And we're gonna resave this. This is the membership menu. All right, so perfect. So again, obviously, I still make mistakes sometimes as well. So essentially, so we have our homepage where people come to the homepage. Obviously, when they land inside the membership site, they got that, and then when they come into the month one content, they'll be able to see everything that's here under month one. All right. So essentially, obviously, like I'm just showing you guys how easy it can be to set it up. Again, you don't have to be like a complete like coding expert to start making this work. But obviously, as you can see, what you would do is obviously you would continue to fill in like the content as it came in. So like let's try this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a user. I'm just thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a user. Also, there's another piece of software. Sometimes what I also do is I will protect this with a different, protect all the content with another plugin called Wishlist Member. So I'll be right back. I'm going to show you guys what I do with Wishlist to tie everything together so it's a completely protected site. So give me one quick second. I'll be right back with you. All right, so this is the second piece of software that we use together with Optimize Press to protect everything, where essentially you can add membership levels. So let's say if someone purchased like the basic training from you, but they don't take the upsells, obviously you want to keep them at a lower membership level or a certain membership level so they have access to certain content. Whereas, again, if you have people who have purchased all the content, you want to make sure that they have access to it. So we're going to add a wishlist member as a layer of protection here as well. So I'll be right back with you when I log in, and then I'll be right back to show you guys how to set this up as well. All right, so wishlist member, again, we're inside of the membership dashboard. Now, again, it comes with support for a year. So again, it's been a couple of years since I've had support, since I know how to use the system. So again, so I'm not actively paying for it, support. And so what I'm gonna do is, again, with the wishlist membership purchase that I have, I'm gonna have 3 licenses here. So that means that I can use this on 3 different sites. So in order, obviously, to do this tutorial and finish it for you, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna deactivate a site that I'm not using anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and download Wishlist plugin. What we're going to do is we're going to come here to back to our WordPress. We're going to add a new plugin. And again, I know this probably seems like it's very complicated, but once you get the hang of it, once you've done this a couple times, it's actually pretty easy. And obviously, again, we talked about having a bunch of members getting into your membership, purchasing a membership from you. So again, obviously, like there is setup in the beginning. However, once you have everything set up, then again, this process becomes a lot faster. You can do this within like an hour or so. All right, so here I am in wishlist members dashboard. So what I need to do is I need to license it. I'm not gonna show you guys what my license key is, but I'm gonna go ahead and license it real quick, and I'll be right back with you. All right, guys. So we have wishlist member. We have it activated here. So again, right now we have. So it shows us that we have no users, registered users in our membership. So that's what we're supposed to see here. So here's what I'm gonna do: is we're gonna come to settings, and basically we want to start setting up the pages. So essentially, we're setting up the flow. So when after people register for the site, we want them to obviously go to the home page. After people log in, obviously we want them to go to the home page. So what we need to do is we need to set up a couple more pages. We need to set up like a log out page. After people have logged out, they go to a specific page. Let's see, non-members. Again, what we can do is, what I normally do for non-members is either I send them to like a non-members page, or what I send them to is a page like a sales letter to go ahead and purchase the membership. Same thing if their membership is expired. Again, I'm not going to go ahead and set up all those pages as of right now, because again, the most important is just these pages here. So now we have our site set up. What I'm just going to quickly do is just add a member. And let's actually do this. We're actually going to create a level. All right, so we're going to call this like our basic membership. And again, after they log in, they're going to go to the home page. So when someone registers for our site, I'm going to go ahead and log out. All right, everyone. Looks like I ran out of space on my computer, so I'm not going to be showing my face anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set up a user here. That's one of the reasons why I like Wishlist on top of the membership site, is because it protects our content. Essentially, what we're going to do is just create a user, just doing this, Ryan Tate. So what should happen is once I log in with these credentials, should be sent to the members area. All right, so let's log back in here. And again, this is the important reason why you do want to test everything once you have everything live. Okay, so it looks like one of the plugins that we had defaultly installed was not interacting well with wishlist member. So what we did go ahead and do is in the meantime, I went ahead and I set up a login page here with a wishlist member and optimize press. So again, when people log in, they have a place to log into. So we're going to try this again. We're going to try to set up a new user, and hopefully everything goes right. Let's see. And this is why it's important to test everything Okay, so now it got submitted correctly. So now we're in the membership area. So if we were a user, this is where what we would see. We would see home. We would see month one, and then here's what we also need to see. So again, obviously, as a member, we need the ability to log out of our account as well. So I'm going to put like a log out button here. So I'm going to actually log out. And now when we log out, it goes to like an actual logout page. So I'm just going to log in here as the admin. Then come to menus. Going to add our logout page to the menu so we can log out. And then everything, for the most part, the basic functionality of the membership site is set up. If someone comes here to log in, they'll be able to log in. They'll also be able to log out of the membership as well. And again, I mean, essentially, this is the basic way to set up, your membership site. Again, there was a plugin that the default plugin that optimized press called Opt-in Monitor was not interacting well with Wishlist, so we did remove it. So again, we have our pages set up. The basic pages that we have set up are the home page, which is obviously the welcome page, the month one, the content, login page, logout page. Now, essentially what we want to do is like if we come to month one, we come to this page. What we would want to make sure is we want to protect this page. So we would come down here to wishlist member setting. We would protect this content, and only basic members can see this content. So that's how we protect it. So again, when non-members come here, we would probably send them to a sales page. But for right now, we'll just send them to a logout page. And we're just sending these all to logout page for right now. So I'll just show you guys an example here. So if I came to this website, let's say this is our month one of content. I'm just going to copy this URL here. I'm going to go ahead and log out. So if I were to come here as a non-user, because I'm not enrolled in the membership, then I can't access the content. You see how it's protected? I can't access it here. But if I'm a member, if I come here, same URL, I can access it. If I log out, I can't access the content. So that's the power of having wishlist on top of it. So wishlist allows you to protect the site. So again, I use optimized press in conjunction with wishlist. So I just showed you guys, a basic example of how you guys would set up your membership. And then obviously the last thing that you would need to do is to sell people into getting the membership. So that's what I'll be covering in tomorrow's video. Is like how do you actually get people to pay for your content, how to set up that sales letter that sells people into your membership site, what I recommend, and yeah, so that's it from here. Hopefully you guys gotten value from this. I will go ahead and log into my admin area, and I'm going to go ahead and change the password. So when you guys see the video, the password will be changed. So let me not forget that now. So yeah, so again, hopefully you guys found value from this video. Make sure you hit the like button. Also go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So this is the basic membership. And again, if you want to learn how to start setting up passive income for yourself, it's going to be a link in the description. Robert Kiyosaki is holding a 16-hour training over 2 days. We're showing you exactly how to set up your own passive income system for your business. And again, it costs $1 to attend for 16 hours of training, being trained by Robert Kiyosaki and some of his coaches. So go ahead and click on that link as well, and I'll see you guys on the training. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.